A quadrantal angle is an angle whose terminal side lies on either the x-axis or the y-axis. So examples of quadrantal angles are things like 0, pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, 2 pi. In order to find the values of trig functions at quadrantal angles, imagine that we have our unit circle. So our unit circle is a circle that has a radius where that radius is equal to 1. So if we go out 1 on our unit circle, at 0 we have the ordered pair 1, 0. At pi over 2 we have the ordered pair 0, 1. At pi we have the ordered pair negative 1, 0. And at 3 pi over 2 we have the ordered pair 0, negative 1. So we're going to use those ordered pairs, and we're going to also use our definitions of the trig functions, either the unit circle definitions or the definitions that work for any angle, to find these values. So the first example asks us to find the sine of 3 pi over 2. So if we go around to 3 pi over 2, the ordered pair we're looking at is 0, negative 1. So using our unit circle definitions, the sine is equal to the y value in the ordered pair, so the answer is negative 1. If we use our definitions that we've been talking about today, the sine of theta is equal to y over r, and y is equal to negative 1 over 1, which is also negative 1. So however you want to think about it, the sine of 3 pi over 2 is negative 1. When I look at the cosecant of pi over 2, the ordered pair involved would be 0, 1. Cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. So one way I could think about this problem is the sine is the y, and it's 1 by my unit circle trig definitions, and the reciprocal of 1 is 1. So the answer to this question is 1. Or, the way that we're thinking about it today, the cosecant of theta is equal to r over y. R on a unit circle is always 1, y is equal to 1, and the answer turns out to be 1. So whichever way you want to think about it, the cosecant of pi over 2 is 1. To find the cotangent of 0, I'm going to look at the ordered pair 1, 0, and cotangent of theta is equal to x over y. And so using the ordered pair 1, 0, I get 1 over 0. And division by 0 is not possible, so this has an undefined answer. The cotangent is not defined at 0. And then our last example asks us to find the cosine of pi. So the cosine of pi is using the ordered pair negative 1, 0. So using my unit circle definition, the x is what cosine is equal to, so the answer is negative 1. Or using the definitions that we're working with today, the cosine of the angle is equal to x over r, and x is equal to negative 1, r is equal to 1. So whichever way I want to think about it, the cosine of pi is equal to negative 1.